Hello, good morning, and Assalamu alaikum to all of my grade 2 students. I'm your teacher, Sana Kausar, over here again with the new lecture for all of you, and this is a lecture number 11. Okay, so first of all, tell me, how are you all? I hope that you all are fine. And yes, this is a statement that I especially mentioned for my grade 2 tigers. So I just want to ask you a simple thing that are you independent? Are you? Okay. Are you attentive? And are you confident when you are attempting the maths work? So I hope that my all the tigers are very much confident, independent, and attentive during the maths class. And I hope that most of my students are start attempting the work of maths by themselves. So this is the message of the day to my all tigers that you are going to attend this class by yourself. You are not going to take help from anyone, not even from your mama. Just make sure that you have your maths workbook along with you and with the stationery, and then it will be just you and me. And after completing the work, you will give a surprise to your parents that this is something that you all do by yourself. So this is something that I want for my all the tigers that now my tigers, you guys should be very much, you can say that attentive and powerful. I don't think so there's anyone who is feeling lazy because you know that turtles can be a part of a team of a tigers. So I want all my students to be very much energetic. So that's the message of the day. And without wasting the time, let's have a look. Okay. Yes. So Tigers, this is a review of word problems. Word problem is something that we are doing from last two lectures. And this is just a review that few steps that you guys need to follow that read the word problem very much carefully. Second step is to understand the statements, what they are telling you. Number sentence. Yes, number sentence is that write the number with the proper signs, plus and minus, and then you will solve it. That is called working. So working is something that really need a lot of, you can say that attentiveness, and it requires your special questions while solving the plus and minus problem. So that was just a review of the previous lecture. And yes, now my tigers, open your workbook, page number 54. Okay, on this page, we solved the question number 3, but question number 4 was left. So today we will solve the question number 4, or our second chapter will be finished, and then we will hunt a new areas in maths, that is multiplication. So I will tell you in detail later. First of all, let's read the word problem. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, let's read it. Tom scored 243 points in a game. Okay, this is a score of Tom in a game. You guys, I'm sure that also playing a game, so you have an idea of scores and points, all that things. So Tom scored 243 points in a game, and the other name is Bala. Bala scored 128 fewer points than Tom. So how we can understand it? You can say that a one child Tom and his score is more than other child, that is Bala, because Bala's score is fewer than Tom. So this is something that you guys need to translate into your mind and understand it, that in two kids Tom's score is more and Bala's score is less. After understanding this statement, now this whole word problem is a piece of cake. But yes, there is another hint, another clue is also there. What is it? It is a bar model. Yes, in the bar model, they just give us a value of full bar model, and then they give us a value of one chunk, and we need to find out the value of this piece. So if we need to find out a value of a small area, then what we used to do in that word problems? Anyone who can tell me? Okay, yes, we used to subtract in it. So let me get my pen first, and you guys should also, I think, just open the book and come with me on this page number 54, and let's write it down. Okay, in the first score, the Tom score was more, so I will write Tom over here, and you guys will also write Tom over here. Okay, don't laugh on my handwriting because I'm writing with the mouse, just because of just for you all. And what was the Tom score? Tom score was this. So underline it and write it down. 243. Yes. What was the name of other child? That was Bala. So I will mention the name Bala. It's a different kind of a name. Bala. Okay. So we will mention and we will copy its spelling. You can copy it from the word problem too, because my handwriting is not good enough because of using the mouse. And what was the score of Bala? How much fewer it was? It was 128. Yes. So after filling these blanks, now we are ready to solve the number sentences. So what we are going to do, we will write down first number, that is bigger, 243 over here. Then we will subtract, and other one is 128. Yes. Now, what we are going to do, you will solve the same questions working on the corner of your book, or will find a space in your book where you will do your rough work. And students, do the rough work even before me. Okay, do it quickly. I just want you all to solve this subtraction by yourself. Okay, yes. Don't laugh on my writing, kids. I know that few of my kids must be laughing on me. So let's sing a subtraction song. It's more on the top. No. It's more on the floor. Yes. So what we are going to do? We are going to next door. Yes. Okay. Now it turned into 13. And let me erase this because this is something that really looks bad because my one is literally joined with 3, so I will write it again with my pen. It was 3 and now I get it 1, so it turned into 3. So I'm also using a razor just like you. 13 minus 8, so what will be our answer? Our answer will be 5. Yes. And now 3 minus 2, the answer is 1. And 2 minus 1, the answer is 1. Yes, so that's our answer is 115. Yay, the first task is done. So now you will write down Bala's score was 115. It's really a bit less than the other child. I'm sure that he's playing that game might be first time. Okay, so the second chapter is finished. First task of the day is finished. So tigers, are you ready to hunt the new area in maths? Yes. Okay. Yes. Look at this. This is a multiplication. Chapter number 3. We are starting today. And this is just a picture that I like for the multiplication. So I select this one. So you are going to sort out how to write the answer over here. That is something that I will tell you. Okay. Let's have a look. What is multiplication? First of all, students, you guys are just going to learn one thing, that what is multiplication. First of all, multiplication has a special sign, that is a cross one, that you guys might be have an idea, or if you are not, then I will explain you that what is a sign of it. But what is a multiplication? This is something that you should know. So you should know that multiplication is repeated addition. Repeated addition means when you're going to repeat the addition of the same number again and again, that is called multiplication. For example, if you are going to add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, all the numbers are same. And when you add them again and again, it is, that's something that take a long time to add up. And this is something that is not a correct way to add the same numbers again and again. So rather than adding 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 and find out the answer 12, it's better to use the multiplication method and multiply it. So in this slide, you guys are just going to learn one thing, that multiplication means adding the same number. You can learn this phrases, that multiplication is the same number. Adding the same number, my lines are a bit, that very much going out and in. Adding the same number. Or you can say, if somebody asks you, and whenever I ask you that what is a multiplication, so you guys are going to respond me that multiplication is repeated addition. If you want to read this phrase, learn this phrase, that's also fine. Or you can learn the easy phrase, adding the same number again and again. This is a simple definition of the multiplication. So I'm sure that you guys understand what is multiplication, adding the same number again and again. And here I just paste a few pictures for all of you to just understand the multiplication concept again with the journal example. So first thing you need to understand that multiplication is a very easy task, especially at the grade 2 level. It is very easy. You guys just need to understand one or two things that you need to learn, and you just make sure that you are not going to do the same mistake in it, and then it will be just a piece of cake for you all. So as you all know that multiplication is a repeated addition. So first of all, you need to understand that all the groups must have a same number of cookies. How? For example, if there are 3 plates, so just make sure by counting them that they all have a 5 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there are 5 cookies in it. And the next plate also have a 5 cookies, and the last one also have a 5 cookies. If any plate have a less cookies, then we can't multiply in that situation, or we can't multiply in that case. All the groups must have a same number of items. For example, 3 plates must have a 5 5 cookies. So how we can write it down? What you will do, you will simply add 5 plus 5 plus 5, and your answer is 15. And if you want to write it down in a multiplication form, so what you are going to do, you will use the cross sign. This cross sign shows multiply. So 5 multiplied by 3, the answer is 15. So I hope that you guys understand. Let's have a look on another example of this ball. It is also very easy. First of all, you understand that there are 3 groups, and in the last they just show us the equal number of balls which are divided over here, and then they just give us a full number of balls over here. So how many balls are there in each group? As you can see on the picture, 3. So 3 plus 3 plus 3, our answer will be 9. And 3 multiplied by 3, the answer is 9. So in the multiplication, we must make sure that all the groups must have a same numbers of items, or we got the same answer. This is also another trick that will help you out. Okay, without wasting the time, now my students, open your workbook, page number 63. Okay, I just skipped the few pages in the middle because those pages are the repeated concept. And inshallah, when the school will be reopened, we will do the practice of those concepts on those pages. So now take out your workbook 2A, page number 63. Okay, the pictures on your workbooks are, like, you can say that not colorful, but I try to make the slide very much colorful for all of you. So the question is very simple, that is filling the blanks. And what is our first task is, look at the given boxes. Okay, there are 3 pictures and 3 boxes are given. So first of all, we need to count, as we previously count that how many biscuits are in each plate. So in the same way, we will count how many bananas are there in each picture. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so our first bananas have 4 bananas in it. First picture have 4 bananas. So let's count the another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has also 4 bananas, and the last picture also have a 4 bananas. So what you are going to do, how many bananas are there in each picture? 4. So you will write down 4 over here. 4 plus 4 plus 4. Okay. So now they ask you equal. Equal means the total number of bananas. So my students at this stage, at the grade level, the grade 2, you guys are not able to read the 4 times tables because you haven't learned it yet. So what you're going to do, you will count all the bananas. So let's count it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many bananas are there total? 12. Yes, that's very easy. We just count it simply by just counting the bananas. So our next blank is dash group of dash. This is something that you guys really need to think. For example, if you mention over here 4 groups of, and how many groups are there? 3. So check your answer. Let's read it again. 4 groups of 3. Are there 4 groups? No. There are 3 groups over here. So how we can mention over here 4? Did you check your mistake? Yes, that's why I want you all to just look at and understand it. So I'm going to get my eraser and I will erase my answer because I mentioned the wrong answer over here. Yes, over here S is missing. So what you are going to do, you will write down 3 groups. How many groups are there? 3 groups of 4. Now check your statement. Is there 3 groups mentioned over here in the picture? Yes. Group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So there are 3 groups total. And how many items are there in each group? 4 bananas. So this is correct that we have 3 groups of 4. And what will be the answer? The answer will be same. Yes, 3 4s are 12. So we will mention 12 over here. And over here in the last blank, you are going to mention the same number over here. 3 groups, 3 multiplied by 4. 3 4s are. And what will be the answer? The answer will be same and it will be 12. Yes, we did it. Did you understand that this is very easy? I told you that multiplication will be very easy for all of you. This is a very easy example, and one thing that you make sure that you are not going to mention any wrong number over here. Like you're not going to swap these numbers with each other. The answer will be correct. The answer value will not be changed. But this will goes wrong because the 3 groups are mentioned over here, and if you mention 4 at the first place, so your question will be, that sounds bit wrong. That's I don't want from my tigers. Okay, let's have a look. Yes, this is something again from your book. Now, my students, open your workbook page number 64, turn the page and come to the next page. That is page number 64. Okay, yes. I just try to mention this in a colorful pastries and cupcakes. They're cupcakes and they look so yummy. Okay, so what we are going to do again, first of all, you need to keep one thing in your mind, that count that how many cupcakes are mentioned in each picture. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are 6 cupcakes in each box. So without counting the even without counting the other one, I will start mentioning 6 plus 6 plus 6 and then plus 6, and yes, 6. Oh, there are so many 6 that we need to add up. Okay, 6 plus 6 plus 6. Numbers to add up. So how you will get the answer? The answer you will get only by counting all those cupcakes which are mentioned in the picture. So let's start counting it. 6 cupcakes are in each box. So let's start at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. There are totally 30 cupcakes in the picture. Okay. Dash, groups of dash. Okay. So first box, what we are going to mention? We are going to mention a number of groups. Group is something that you will count from each picture, that like this is group number 1, this is 2, this is group number 3, this is group number 4, and this is group number 5. So how many groups we have? 5. So you will mention 5 groups of 6. Yes. And now in the next sentence you will mention the same number over here with the multiplication sign. 5 multiplied by 6. And in all the cases, in all the writing style, whether you add it, whether you mention in a group form, or whether you mention it with the sign of multiplication, the answer will be same. Yes, 30 will be answered. Yes, 30 will come as it is, because 5 6 are 30. When you will learn the table, you will understand that how quickly it is to find out the answer, that 5 6 are 30. Easy. Let's do the last example of the day. Okay, yes, this is another colorful picture that I found just for you all. Okay, workbook page number 64. We are going to solve the part C, which I would like you all to do by yourself. I will just help you to make sure that whether you understand it or not. So there are so many bears in the picture and you are going to count it. First of all, count the group of one item, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, there are 7 bears in each group. So we will mention 7 plus 7 plus 7 and plus 7. Okay. And what you are going to do? You will count all the bears which are in this picture. So 7 are in each group. Let's start after 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, 28 is the answer. There are total 28 bears in this picture. Dash groups of, okay, S is missing over here. Dash groups of dash. So this is the blank that you guys will solve by yourself. I will just help you out that this is group number 1, this is group number 2, this is group number 3, and this is group number 4. So can you tell me that how many groups are there? Yes, there are 4 groups. So you will mention 4 groups of 7 over here. Okay, let me solve it for you. Because you guys have started doing it independently, so I just want you all to do the work with me neatly. And the answer will be same. That's a very, you can say that, a nice thing. You don't need to count the bears again and again. Just count it at one time and then the answer will come as it is. So now you will write it down with the multiplication sign. 4 sevens are 28. Okay, yes, easy. Okay, today's task is done. I hope that you guys understand it. That's all for the week. And this is a picture of my lovely kids who are happy after doing the work. And you can comment me about your experience of doing the work that you are doing independently, and you can even tell me how you're finding out it. So do share your comments in the classroom. And this is the last task of the day, that is a weekend task. What you're going to do, you guys are going to learn the two times table on this weekend. So